Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 22. And we are in the final month of the season. I hope you guys are ready, because this is where everything happens. We've got September call-ups. We've got a game against our rivals, either the Angels or the Astros. It depends on who's really playing the best when we get to those games. And we've got the end of the season where we will find out if we can avenge ourselves from last season and win this division. We need to. We need to win this division. Not only for the goal of the contract, which says win the division. That's not the main issue. We need to win this division for ourselves, for our dignity, for our right to party. We need to win this division to show those cheating Astros who the real champs are. And we got to do it in this episode. So I hope you guys are with me. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go make them pay. All right, that was a little bit of an intense intro for you. I didn't really think that I was going to go that way, but it did. So we're here at September 1st. We've got September call-ups to do. We've got 3 spots on the roster. Why do we have 3 spots on the roster? Who's injured? Oh, that's right, C.J. Abrams. I forgot about that. He dislocated. What did he dislocate? Something. His shoulder. I forgot he got injured in the last episode. So we've got 3 spots to fill. We need a pitcher, probably a bullpen pitcher. Maybe it's Johnny Richardson, who seems to be doing pretty well in AAA. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Johnny Richardson is coming to the big league club to pitch in the postseason. I don't care if that's a bad idea or not. He's going to be here. Now we've got a pretty full bullpen. We can use our next 2 call-ups to be on the bench. And I think Shea Langoliers probably has to be one of them. But other than that, Taguchi could be an option. He's been up here before, I think, right? And then Poisson is already up here. Sidney Trainer, Yakayomo could be an option. We could also have Jose De Jesus, but I don't really want to use his service time just yet, so he's probably going to stay down a little bit. Brennan Davis is probably an option. You know what? Brennan Davis is definitely an option. He's coming up. Brennan Davis will be a bench hitter for us, and I think Shea Langoliers is going to be the other guy. He can't play any other positions. None of my catchers can play any other position, but Shea Langoliers will be the next guy up and the final guy up. I think he's deserved it. Now we need to move up one of these guys. Let's move up Juan Perez to AAA just so we can have a catcher down in AAA. All right. So we've done our September call-ups. The pitcher rotation is solid. We've got a full bullpen. We've got a lot of different arms to choose from, so we don't have to worry about that. We've got 2 long relievers. We should be good to go. The lineup. We have a lot of guys off the bench, very versatile off the bench. Got a lot of guys who can play some different... Actually, we don't have a lot of guys that can play different positions. Willie Rodriguez can only play second and third. Trainer can play left and right field, but everybody else can play really nothing. Brendan Davis can play all the outfield spots. But we can make it work. We don't have to worry. We don't have to panic. We're a good team. We're not going to play this series against the Royals. I just had it stopped here because this is September 1st. We need to do the call-ups. So now that we have all of that taken care of, everybody's ready to go. I need to go to the AAA lineup and put in Juan Perez as the starting catcher for all these, just so it doesn't ask me to do it later on. Just need to make sure that he's the catcher everywhere in the lineup. There we go. Perfect. And as you can see, we are a game ahead of the Angels and 3 games ahead of the Astros with only 1 month to go. We have no games in October. So this final game against the Astros is the final game of the season, which is why this month is super, super crucial to win. So let's simulate these last 2 games against the Royals. They don't have the minimum players on their roster. Okay, AA team needs some more players. Let's just go to sign some free agents. I think we should be able to do that, right? Let's just sign some outfielders. Is there some young outfielders? Ron Moore, congratulations, you just got a job. Shortstops, sure, this Jose Tena, yeah, you just got a job. Who else needs a job? This guy, Mateo Gil. Yep, Mateo Gil gets a job. That should be enough, guys, to put on the roster. So you can be in Double-A, and then Jose Tena can be in Double-A. All right, perfect. So those should be enough to start simulating. Ron Moore, isn't that the guy we just signed? Whatever. We actually only won one game against the Royals. So we're 2 games ahead of the Astros. The Angels actually slipped. The Angels slipped up. We're probably going to have to play the Astros. But we've got a massive series against the Angels. Come on, boys. Take some W's. We win 2 games of the series. That might not seal it for the Angels. They still can get back in this game. They can still get back in this series. Or in this division race. Now we've got 3 games against the Tigers. We took 2 of 3 against the Tigers. We're staying ahead of them. We are staying ahead, 81 and 65, 3.5 games above the Angels, 4.5 above the Astros. Let me just check the playoff standings. Nobody's clinched anything just yet. Nobody's clinched anything in the entire MLB. Nobody's clinched anything, so nobody's having a great season, or a phenomenal season. 4 games set against the Rangers. That's not great. That's not great. Rangers are bad, and we only took 1 game out of 4 against them. We gotta just breathe. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. We've got a massive series against the Astros. They're 4 games back. They can get within 1 of us if they take this series. We swept the Astros. That's massive, boys. That's massive. Oh, baby. Oh, mama. Oh, baby. 7 games back. Wow, that is huge. The Twins have clinched the division in the AL Central. The Red Sox have clinched a postseason appearance. And the Braves have easily clinched the division. Jeez, they probably had it clinched for a while, actually. That's crazy. But that is the only teams that have clinched anything in the playoffs so far. We haven't even clinched the playoff appearance. We've got a 3-game set against the White Sox, and we took 2 of 3. 87 wins. I think that might have done it. Not yet. Yankees clinch at least the playoff spot. The Braves have the best record in the National League with 94 wins. Dodgers and Giants. So the Giants are guaranteed one of the wild card spots in the National League. The Yankees are guaranteed, one of these 2 teams are guaranteed one of the American League wild card spots. So, oh, it comes down to this. Mariners. We did it. We did it. I think. Is that what that said? What did that say? The AAA teams won their divisions, but yes! The Chicago Cougars are your division champions for the first time in history. In franchise history, the Chicago Cougars are the American League West division champions. Boy, does it feel good. Wow, we did it. What a clutch end of the season with a month. And that job security will probably go to high after the season. Check win the division in year 2 of our 3-year contract, our second 3-year contract. 89 and 69. If we want to be better than what we did last year, we have to win 95 games, which 90, 91, 92, 93. So we won't be better than what we did last year, which is crazy. We won the division this year with a worse record than what we won, or than we made the playoffs the year before. That's crazy. But we got to finish this series against the Mariners. We didn't sweep them, but hey, we have won the division, and we will play one of these games against the against the Astros. Probably this game with Shane Bieber, the final game of the season, maybe. But this right here, this 3-game/4-game stretch, but mainly this 3-game stretch against the Astros was absolutely massive. Even this game this series against the Angels, where we took 2 of 3 against them. I mean, those 2 series were the deciding factor between us winning the division and not. But we are going to be division champs, hosting a playoff series against whatever team. Oh, I can't believe it. We did it. We won the division for the first time. Thank you so much. Oh, man, that was stressful. That was very, very stressful. And now we can finish. Oh, baby. We took the 2 games against the Astros, and now we have 91 wins with a potential of getting 92 potential wins. GM goals, 94 and 68, and we lost in the AL wildcard game to the Astros, right? To the Astros, or was it to the... Who was it? Who did we lose to? I don't remember exactly who we lost. I think it was the Astros. But we aren't going to have a better record than we did last year, but we are going to have a better opportunity because we're going to be division champs. Wow. What a season. What a month. I do kind of... We would have had a better record if we didn't lose to the Rangers. I don't know what we're doing here. Taking 1 of 4 against the Rangers? Like, what is that? I don't know. I don't have any idea what we're doing here. And we were at home too. Like, how do we do that? I mean, even like, I don't know why we struggle so much to beat the Orioles. The Orioles are 67 and 94, and we lost 2 of 3 against them. And that happens on a consistent basis. So there's obviously some things that we can clean up for next season. But, hey man, we won the division for the first time in franchise history. For the first time in Cougars history, we can hang a banner that says AL West Division Champs. But can we hang a banner that says American League Champions? That's for next episode. We've got one final game in the season. Luis Severino on the mound for the Astros, Shane Bieber on the mound for the Cougars, and we will see if we can complete the sweep to end the season. No pressure. No pressure, although, are we standing in the way of the Astros winning the... No. The Astros will not make the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be the Blue Jays and the Yankees as the wild card teams. So I was going to say, are we standing in the way from the Astros making the wild card? No. They are out of the playoffs, guaranteed. That makes it even more sweet because we came into the season with revenge to get back at the Astros for the way that last season went down, and we did exactly that. We won the division, and we have a chance to sweep them and finish the season strong, and they're not going to make the playoffs, but we are. Woo! We've got Astros and Cougars underway. About to get underway, I should say. From Cougar Field. You love to see it. Shane Bieber's on the mound. We got a lot of tired arms. You know what? I'm going to bench some of these guys. I'm going to rest them for the playoffs. So, what's his face goes down. Yordan Alvarez gets set down. Julio Rodriguez will sit down for the game. Alejandro Kirk will sit down. MJ Melendez can come and play. Everybody else can pretty much go. Yeah, Austin Riley can play. O'Neal Cruz can probably play. Yeah, it's fine. Everybody else. But we'll sit down the guys that are super tired for this one. So, unless, hold on. Does any of those guys have like 161 games that they were playing that I don't want to take them out of? No. Okay, so it seems like everybody... Okay, everybody's missed some time at least. I didn't want to take somebody out if they played 161 games and then we take them out and they don't get 162. But this is what the lineup will look like. Actually, I'm going to switch so Verdugo hits 5. Melendez will hit... Verdugo hit 4. Melendez hit 5. Trainer hits 6. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like that. All right. This is the lineup for the final game of the regular season as we move forward and make the playoffs and win the division. Oh, man, I'm excited. If you guys are excited too, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's go and finish off these Astros in dominating fashion.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros taking on Chicago. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The Cougars have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. just about to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Shane Bieber. What do you look for here?
He's been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes. He stays in the game.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final game of the regular season is about to be underway. And that's not a good start. That should have been a strike, but whatever. They call it a ball. Nico Horner. We know this Astros team very well. We've played them plenty times. We know the ins and outs of this organization. We know what they do well, and that is hit home runs to lead off games. If that first pitch doesn't get called a ball, we wouldn't be in that situation in the first place. I didn't think that cutter was a bad pitch, by the way. I would have thrown that cutter 10 times again. That's not a good way to start. Leadoff hitter with a home run to start the game. Not an ideal start to a game. Any game, let alone a game where we're trying to finish off these Astros and sweep them to end the season. I mean, they've got nothing to lose. They're not going to the playoffs. Their season ends after today. So they've got literally nothing to lose. They can go through their entire bullpen. They can go through everyone in their roster. They can even pull people from AAA and AA if they need to. They don't have anything left to go for this season. This is their last call. But we have a future. We have a future here in the season. And Shane Bieber recovers well after the home run from Nico Horner. I hate Nico Horner, man. He always does well against me. I need to get him on my team just so we don't have to go up against him. We're taking on Luis Severino, who didn't have a very good year. 10-13 with a pretty high ERA. He's going up against Smooth Jazz, who makes it a 2-2 count after the cutter. Shohei Ohtani adds a Cy Young campaign. Oh, adds to a Cy Young campaign. Shohei Ohtani must be in the Cy Young race, which is awesome. I don't think we've ever had a Cy Young winner. I don't think we haven't had the MVP or the Cy Young winner. I don't think we've had Rookie of the Year, but we haven't had Cy Young, or I don't think so. Not that I can remember. I feel like I would remember that, wouldn't I? I don't. Knowing me, I probably wouldn't. Come on, Severino, give me something I can smoke. Like that. Smooth Jazz. It's Nico Horner. I hate you so much. I hate him. I hate him with a passion. Brennan Davis. God, he hits like, oh, what's that guy? It's an old school hitter, like back in the early 2000s. Oh, what's his name? I can't think of it right now. I can picture it in my mind from like the old school MVP baseball games back in like 2004, 2005, that era. I can picture who it is. Is it Moises Alou? Is that who I'm thinking of? Maybe. That batting stance made me think of that. Austin Riley has to dig in the dirt to go get that one, and Nico Horner, man, I just Nico. Sometimes I hate you. Sometimes, man. Sometimes. Jose Altuve will hit that to Austin Riley, and Riley will get it to Torkelson at first base, and we were able to do it. First out of the inning. Jock Peterson. Anybody with the name Jock doesn't deserve to have a hit. And Sidney Traynor will make sure that is a true statement as he's underneath that ball in left field. Gets it. I don't know how to feel about Sidney Traynor. He had a decent season here in Chicago. And it wasn't anything like absolutely amazing. And don't think I forgot what Garrett Mitchell did to us the last time we played the Astros. Oh, I remember. I almost was tempted to throw like a fastball in his dome last time, or the first time we saw him, because of what he did against us. And he will continue to light us up here. He will get a single to extend the second inning and allow Corey Lee to come to the plate, who also hit a home run against us last time we played the Astros. But he will stand and look at that ball. Bieber will let go with the slider, and he doesn't chase it. How do you not chase a slider? That's tempting, man. He does chase the knuckle curve and misses it. He will strike out. Good job, Bieber. And now it's time for Alex Verdugo. Verdugo. Very Italian name. Ooh, that's got a chance to get over the head of the right fielder. It will! And it's an automatic double. I wanted a trip, but it will be just a dub. MJ Melendez, the backup catcher, is a little bit of a cold streak right now, but he can turn that around. No, he can't. I thought maybe if he could get an RBI, maybe he turns it around, maybe he has a better game. Sidney Trainer hitting 267. He's a lot more buff than I thought he was. I didn't realize he was so buff. Why are you so jacked, Sidney? There's no reason for you to be so jacked. 2-2 count to Trainer. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, that could not drop. Garrett Mitchell's way too fast for that. I thought that might have had a little bit more steam on it than it did. And it might have dropped, but that did not drop. Garrett Mitchell's not letting that go. He's way too fast for that. And now it's Murakami. Come on, Murakami. Get an RBI. I know you want to. And he will. I'm sending Verdugo home. I don't think Mitchell's got the arm for it. And we will tie the game up. Murakami with an RBI double. Good job, Murakami. Beautiful. Tie this game back up. It's now an even ball game. And O'Neal Cruz will end the inning with a ground out to first. But hey, we got an RBI. We tied the game. Can't be mad at it. Cannot be mad at it. Matthew Barefoot. Put some shoes on. Gross. What are you, a heathen? Jeez. We live in a society. And he's going to strike out. Yeah, maybe you put some cleats on before you step up to Shane Bieber. We got Bieber fever here in Chicago. And here he comes. Nico Horner up to the plate. Can we strike him out? I sure as heck hope so. I'll take that too. Anything is better than him hitting a no-doubt home run. So he goes out, thankfully, and it's back to Luis Arias. 0 for 1 on the day. Cruz can make it 0 for 2. If he wasn't 99 speed, that'd be a little bit more difficult to make the play on it, but he does. And we go bottom 3. Still tied 1-1. Spencer Torkelson, former National League Rookie, or American League Rookie of the Year, excuse me. American League Rookie of the Year. I'm going to keep telling people that he was the former American League Rookie of the Year because that's all he's done so far in his career. That's his biggest accomplishment. Until he does something else, that's what he's known for. And Smooth Jazz puts that ball in the air, gives some carry to it, but Garrett Mitchell, he's way too quick for those things. Got to be quicker than that. Come on, Big Brennan. Anybody named Brennan is good at baseball, guaranteed. And he gets a single with 2 outs. He extends the inning. Good job, Brennan. Good job. Alex Riley. Alex Riley. I didn't want to swing at that. I didn't think I'd be able to. I wanted to maximize my at-bat here, and I didn't think I'd be able to do anything with that ball. But I can do something with that one, or maybe not. That was a good pitch and a good hit. It just didn't get over the top of the very short second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Bregman will send that to center field. Brennan Davis, easy enough, and we'll be able to get it. First out of the 4th. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Max Muncy to the plate. Ooh, some of these takes, these guys, it's crazy. That's understandable. I can see why he didn't take that. 3-1 to Muncy, the veteran first baseman. So he doesn't swing at the first 2 pitches, but that one he swings at? Whatever. That's going to be Jazz Chisholm playing the shift. Gets him out. Thank you for that. Sometimes you hate the shift, sometimes you love the shift. It just depends on what side of the field you're on. Jose Altuve. I forgot he won MVP at one point. Jose Altuve had some really good seasons back when he was in his prime. Some really good seasons. 2-2 to the former MVP, and he will break open this tie with a home run.
Jose Altuve will touch them all, and the Astros jump in front. It's 2-1.
Any team that we play against, the only way they can score runs is if they hit home runs. Like, we don't ever allow, like, RBIs on singles or doubles. It's very rare that we do that. But for the majority, the only time teams score runs against us is through home runs, whether they're no-doubters or not. But it's just, it's crazy how that happens. And are we serious? Is Garrett Mitchell? I'm going to murder Garrett Mitchell. I can't believe that Garrett Mitchell is just that. He's not good. Garrett Mitchell's not a good baseball. He's not a power hitter. He's not a great baseball player, but he plays like a Hall of Famer every time he plays me. He is not that good. But the past 2 times we've played the Astros, Garrett Mitchell has been the MVP of the game, both on offense and defense. Well, that wasn't a great inning. That was not a great inning. It would just be our luck if we've won the division, we take the first 2 games of the series against the Astros in the final series of the season, and then in the final game we can't end up sweeping them. That would just be the icing on top of the cake for us, wouldn't it? These darn Astros, who have become our most hated rivals. Could they thwart our plans? It's a really good thing that we don't have to win this game to win the division. I'd be very nervous. I'd be very nervous if this was like a win and win the division game. Oh man, I don't know if I could handle myself, especially being down 4-1. Why can that not ever get over? Why can I not ever have anything nice? Just give me something, please. I don't ask for a whole lot. I just want everything. Jeez, is that too much to ask for? Oh my God, and Lord say mercy. I hate Garrett Mitchell so much. Him and Nico Horner, hate them. I want to sign them to my team just so that they cannot be on the Astros anymore. That's literally all I want to sign them to. Is Murakami about to get 2 RBI doubles? Munataka Murakami. 2 RBI doubles for the beefy boy. Okay. I didn't think that was going to get past Garrett Mitchell. And O'Neal Cruz will do the exact same thing he did the first time he was up. Come on, O'Neal. That's almost exactly what you did the first time. So we pull 1 back. But will it be enough? Is that going to spark some sort of rally? I hope so. Maybe if we just keep allowing Murakami to hit doubles, we can score as many runs as we want. You back up. God, I want to just beam you in the face. I just want to throw this baseball right at his dome. But I will not do that. Because we can get an out anyway. Okay. Arias will just pop that up to shallow left. Very shallow left. And O'Neal Cruz makes the play. So a quick 5th inning. You love to see that. I wonder how long they keep Severino in. I guess he's got a 2-run advantage, so he's not in any danger right now. But you never know. I mean, his energy is below half now, so anything can happen. I was trying to be a little bit late on the timing so that I could get the ball like Oppo, but I guess I wasn't late enough or something. I don't know what it was. All right, Jazz. 1 out, 2-1 count to you. You got a hitter's count. Is that gonna? That's gonna get it extra bases. Oh no! Why does everything go over the wall? Just let me run. Just let me run. I just want to run around the bases. Stop holding me. Ooh, that was a tempting pitch, but I didn't go for it. Jack Flaherty has 231 strikeouts. Why couldn't you do that for us? I'm sending Jazz. Why couldn't Jack Flaherty have 231 strikeouts for us? Probably because he barely ever played for us because he was injured the whole time. You can tell I'm not bitter. 2-2 count to Austin Riley. 2 outs in the inning. Have a chance to get an RBI to pull this back to a 1-run deficit. And Severino makes it full. Come on, Riley. I know you've got it in you. We've seen the potential that you have. You walk. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Although Verdugo's been hitting pretty good today. 2 for 2. Come on, Verdugo. Do the dang thing. Get us an RBI. Maybe even 2 RBIs. Tie this game up, or we could take the lead with a 3-run homer. I don't care. Just do something productive. I should have swung at that. I should have swung at that. All right. Come on. 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 Come on, oh dragon. Come on, oh dragon. Yes, sir. That's an RBI. I'll take it. Good job, Verdugo. That's a cannon of a throw. That's a huge hit from Verdugo. Good job, my guy. You got on base, just like I asked, and you pulled us back to within 1. Now, MJ Melendez, all you got to do is put one in the outfield like that. Yes, he did. And we're going to send him home. Get there. Get there. Tie game. Alex Riley. Austin Riley. That's who have I been saying Alex Riley? It's Austin Riley. Alex Riley is a former WWE wrestler. Austin Riley gets home, and we tie the game back up. See, we do it the hard way. The Astros get all these home runs and everything. We do it the hard way. We grind. We grind on our opponents. Unfortunately, we couldn't take the lead. Sidney Traynor gets out to Garrett Mitchell. God, I hate Garrett Mitchell so much. Alex Bregman. Woo, I like that. I like that a lot. 1-2 count to Breggy. Oh, thank God that went foul. That could have been some serious damage. I probably should warm up a bullpen arm, right? Which arm should I go with? I don't know. Oh, Jazz on the run. Let's go. Smooth Jazz breaking out the cannon. Love to see it. Mad Max Muncy. Funky Muncy. Ooh. Torkelson, very easy grounder. And he'll take it himself to first base. 2 outs in the inning. Jose Altuve. Why is my the ball boy guy over there, why is he sitting so close to the Astros bullpen? Is he like talking to them, giving them trade secrets? My God, Altuve, why do you have to be so freaking dominant sometimes? Just give it up. Retire. My God. I don't freaking like you. You know what? Let's bring up the guy that we called up with September call-ups. What's his name? Johnny Richardson? Whatever his name is. It doesn't matter what your name is. Thank God Jock Peterson didn't hit a home run there. Anybody remember when Jock Peterson was like the next coming of Jesus? I do. Ooh, they pulled him. They pulled Severino. They bring in Joey Murray. Murakami's got 2 RBI doubles. Unfortunately, this time he can't get an RBI, but he still can get a double. He will not. He'll fly out to right field. Probably shouldn't have swung at that. There's probably better pitches, but whatever. Do we let Bieber go to the 7th? I don't really know. It's tough to decide whether we let Bieber try to go to the 7th or not. Oh, Neil, that's not going to be. Oh, what are you doing? Jock Peterson, what kind of, what? Huh? So who? Sudowoodo? I don't know what that was. Jock Peterson played that horribly, and it gets over him. And Torkelson might have just got an RBI. Yes, he did. Why does it always... We got the RBI, but why does it always go over the wall? Let me run around the bases, please. We take the lead. Oh, my God. I might be on a roll. Smooth jazz now. And it's another double. Let me run around the bases. I want a triple. Stop going over the wall. Jesus Cristo. Go. I shouldn't have done that. I thought that he would throw it to first immediately, but he didn't. So I sacrificed Jazz at second to get Brennan Davis on at first. Not the smartest idea, but I thought he would like pick it up and immediately throw it to first. I was wrong. I was wrong. You were right. Oh my word, Austin Riley. Santa Maria. A no-doubter to dead center field, and the Cougars have opened this game up. Number 36 for Austin Riley. I knew he had it in him. I wasn't expecting anything there. And he strong-armed that ball out of here. Dead center. Austin Riley, the main man, 2-run homer. That could have been a 3-run homer. Actually, no, it couldn't have. It would have been out either way. Jazz would have got out or Brennan Davis. And they pull Joey Murray for Marco Gonzalez. Marco Gonzalez used to be a starter, didn't he? Is that a different Gonzalez I'm thinking of? I could have sworn he was a starter. Maybe not. Gleyber Torres adds AL MVP campaign? Gleyber Torres MVP on the Guardians? All right, whatever. Whatever floats your frickin' boat. Verdugo, can you go 4 for 4? Yes, he can. Verdugo 4 for 4. All right. I think I'm definitely going to pull Bieber. The only reason I was going to keep Bieber in the game for the 7th was to give him another chance to possibly give us another chance to get a win, or to get an extra run to get him the possible win. But now that we have an 8-run or an 8-4 lead, we don't really need that scenario. So I think we're going to put in Johnny Richardson, the man we just called up a few days ago. He's played in 8 games, and he will come in for the 7th against Garrett Mitchell. Yeah, haha, suck it. You horrible. Get good, kid. Touch grass. You suck. Yay. Woo! Awesome. We got Garrett Mitchell out. But now we have to worry about Nico Horner when he comes back up. My 2 arch nemesis. Last time we played the Astros, the name of the video was "The Stros Are Our Kryptonite." Hopefully that's not the case with the rest of this game. I'm hoping that we can finish the job with ease and comfortability. Convertible? You know what I mean. And win this game, hopefully with ease. Thank you, Corey Lee, for chasing a horrible pitch. And big old Johnny Richardson. And here comes the stupid barefoot dude. And he will ground that out to third base. Austin Riley. Bada bing, bada boom. Bang, 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 bang. Astros going down. I will start to warm up Crochet and Doyle Atkinson. We'll get those boys warming up. But I'm probably going to let Johnny Richardson go into the 8th. Might as well let this man get some work in. As Sidney, I don't have a connection with Sidney Trainer, man. I can't get a feel for him. I'm not hitting the ball well with him. I am not hitting the ball very well with Sidney Trainer. He might have to go down either to AAA or get traded or something. I just don't have that connection with him. I don't know what it is. I hate you, Garrett Mitchell. Why don't you go die in a hole? Come on, O'Neal. Keep the inning alive. Get us an extra run. O'Neal Cruz. Nope, that's going to be Jock. It's going to be stupid Jock Peterson. He's not even French. It's not even Jacques Peterson. It's Jock Peterson. Top of the 8th. Top of the order for the Astros. I hate you, Nico Horner, so much. Why'd you have to leave the Cubs and go to the Astros? Why'd you have to come to our division? I might trade for you just so you're not in our, or just so you're not against me anymore. If you can't beat him, join him. And he needs to join us. Oh my God, what a hit from Luis Arias, or Aria, whatever, however you say his freaking name. I'm too upset about Nico Horner. That was a great hit, too. He put that right where nobody was. And now it's time for Alex Bregman. It's weird to think of Alex Bregman as a veteran. I remember when he was coming up. Does that just say how old I am? Oh my God! That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But what I was saying was, I remember when Alex Bregman was just a rookie. I remember when a lot of these Astros were just rookies. Carlos Correa, Bregman, not Altuve. I don't really remember when Altuve was a rookie. Maybe I do. It's been a while, but looks like we're gonna have to pull out Johnny Richardson. I didn't think he was gonna get pulled out, but he is. But yeah, like Correa, Bregman, whoever else was good on those Astros teams, the 2017 Astros team that won the World Series, that cheated. I remember when Jock Peterson was a rookie too, or at least a young guy. On the Dodgers, right? He was on the Dodgers when he first came up, and he had that great season where he hit like 30, 40 home runs, whatever he hit. I'm old, man. That's basically what I'm telling you right now. I'm old. I've seen a lot of things in my life. I've seen a lot of things. I've been a lot of places. I've seen a lot of baseball players come in and out. Who are they bringing in? Emilio Pagan, former Cougar. So he went to the enemy. Wait, did we trade him to? We might have traded him here. That might be why he went to the enemy. But still, he's on the enemy, so he's. If you're on the Astros, you're an enemy of the state of Chicago. Torkelson, do you have the speed to beat it? Oh! If he had 50 speed, he probably beats it. Maybe even 45 speed. All right, Smooth Jazz. Smooth Jazz. Oh, yeah. Smooth Jazz. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Big time single. Not a double, but a big time single with one out in the inning. And now it's time for Brennan. Come on, Brennan. I want it that way. Tell me why you suck, Mr. Brennan. Okay, he goes down. Every time I say the name Brennan, I think of Step Brothers. Austin Riley has the 2-run home run to center field. Last time he was up. This time he's up. He gets the end of the inning. But we go top 9. 3 outs left between us and a sweep. Doyle Atkinson. Actually, you know what? We're going to bring in Luther Curtis. I mean, he's an all-star for a reason. So we're going to go mound visit, bullpen, Luther Curtis coming in. Shut the door, Luther. You were an all-star for a reason. Shut the door on these Stros, end their season in heartbreak, and make them go crying to their mamas. Thank you. And it's Garrett Mitchell who strikes out too? Yes, please. Inject that into my veins. I'd love to see that. And Corey Lee goes down swinging. Luther Curtis proving why he is an all-star closer. And now it's Matthew Barefoot who extends the inning and allows Nico Horner to possibly tie this game. Nico Horner has a chance to tie this game, and he will not tie it, but he will get it to a one-score game. Now I'm getting a little nervy, boys. It's literally one out. It's literally one more out. It's a 3-2 count to Arias or Arias, whatever your freaking name is. I don't care. Yeah! Luther Curtis shuts the door on the Astros. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Astros. You guys are going home. We're going to the postseason. We've got October baseball for the second time in a row. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That 6th inning was massive. Massive 6th inning. You know it, boys. Shane Bieber gets the fat W. I hate you, Nico Horner. Bieber gets the fat W. Austin Riley gets the MVP. And Luther Curtis gets his 25th save of the season. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yes, please. We are moving on to the postseason. I couldn't be happier. The Rockhounds have won the AA Championship Series and will be taking on the Drillers in the championship. And the Cougars have finished 92-70 and won their division. You will be taking on the Twins in the division series. Okay. We'll take on the Twins in the division series. We've got league leaders. We've got stuff to talk about. Let's go over the stats. Shohei Ohtani, in his first full season here in Chicago, went 13-9 with a 3.32 ERA. So he had a little bit of a worse season. I don't know why he had such a worse season, but he kind of pulled it around towards the end of the year, picked it back up a little bit. In terms of his hitting stats, he had 25 home runs, which is the best since 2024. He had 63 RBIs. He hit 228. He had a slugging of 470, OPS of 796. A good season from Ohtani. Nothing crazy by him any means. Shane Bieber, 13-10, 4.07 ERA. I'd like to see that go down a little bit, obviously, but it is what it is. Tarek Skubal has been a very, very useful pitcher for us. A very big surprise. He went 11-8 with a 3.08 ERA, 1.22 WHIP. Whip. Very good year, and he's up for a contract, so we're going to pull some money together, figure that out. Shane Baz, we made the trade for him at the deadline. 14-7, 3.81 ERA with a 1.28 WHIP. Shane Baz is going to be good, plus he's got arbitration, so we're good there. Well, we hopefully are good there. We're going to still figure out some money situations. And Jack Leiter went 11-8, 4.26 ERA. He's been up and down. He's been very much up and down. We're going to figure out something to do with him. I mean, he's 86 overall. Jackson Jobe out of the bullpen went 9-4. He had a 2.86 ERA, much better than what he did last season. Jackson Jobe had a good year. Yamamoto went 13-5. Very good season from him with a 3.82 ERA. Very promising. Robert Suzuki, I don't know why he's up here, but he is. Evan McMahon, 3-1 in 40 games. Had a 2.65 ERA, a 1.24 WHIP. Evan McMahon did pretty good. Colin Palouse, 2-3. Had a 5.87 ERA. Not impressed by him very much. And then Garrett Crochet had a 1-4 record. 8 saves, 7 blown saves, 11 holds. Didn't really impress me that much. And a 4.78 ERA. We might have to move on from Garrett. And then our all-star closer, Luther Curtis, 25 saves, only 5 blown, 2.74 ERA. Good season from Luther. The lineup, Jazz Chisholm, smooth Jazz, 22 home runs, 67 ribbies, 2.89 average. And he had a 3.29 on base percentage, 5.44 slugging. Good year from Jazz. Good year from Jazz. Julio Rodriguez, very impressive season. 22 home runs, 61 RBIs, a 2.30 average, 3.18 OBP, 4.20 slugging. Blaze it. Austin Riley, another impressive season. 3 straight years of 30-plus home runs and back-to-back seasons with 35-plus home runs. He finally gets over 100 RBIs. He hit 282 on the season, 505 slugging. A good season from Austin Riley, and he's locked down for a few seasons. So we're good on that. Yordan Alvarez, 34 home runs. So I guess he does do pretty well. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out with Yordan. I don't know what to do with him. He had a good season, but it wasn't amazing. It wasn't like these 2 seasons right here. But whatever. He had a decent season. Alex Verdugo, 23 home runs, 63 RBIs, a 3.13 average, 4.96 slugging. Verdugo was a good piece. He was definitely a good piece to bring in. I do like Alex Verdugo. I thought he did pretty well. But he could be a trade piece. Alejandro Kirk. His first full season as the starting catcher. 12 home runs, 49 RBIs, 238 average, 354 slugging. He did great. Alejandro Kirk did amazing in the time that he was given as the starter. He was a very serviceable catcher. Murakami as the full-time DH. 3 home runs, 22 RBIs, 220 average. We might have to figure out a new DH. I mean, I like Murakami. I don't really get the vibe with him. I don't really get a hit. I don't hit very well with him. Same thing with Sidney Traynor. We'll get to him in a second. Oneil Cruz, 13 home runs, 55 RBIs, only 8 stolen bases. I'd like to see that go up a little bit more, but I guess the simulation doesn't really steal a lot of bases. 237 average, 388 slugging, 715 OPS. Good season from Cruz. And then Spencer Torkelson had a really good season. His best season as a pro. 25 home runs, 84 RBIs, a 229 average, which isn't his best, but his slugging was pretty average, and his OPS was good. His OBP was decent. His best season in terms of home runs and RBIs, basically, not anything else. Sidney Traynor played 86 games, 16 home runs, 43 RBIs. That was mostly in simulation. I just don't hit very well with him, but he's got good potential. He's a good player. I don't know what to do with him. MJ Melendez, good backup catcher, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, 295 average, 513 slugging. Very good player. Willie Rodriguez, he's the future, basically. Didn't really play a whole lot, but he's the future at some position, whether it be second base or third base, whatever it is. Robert Poisson, he's back up here. He didn't really play much, but he hit 322 when he was playing, so good for him. Taguchi's up here, but he didn't play. All right, well, let's take a look at these important messages. So we've got negative cash flow. You don't have to tell me. I already know. Trust me. I'm trying to figure it out myself. We've got a lot of decisions to make in the offseason, but that's for another video. I'm going to quickly scroll through this stuff so you guys can see all the stats from around the league. I'm not going to go into specifics because we'll be here forever if I go into specifics, but if you want to pause it and take a look at the top 10 for any of your specific stats that you want to see, you can certainly do that. So just keep on moving. Now we go to the National League. I definitely want to see if I can get Elijah Green on this team. I think Elijah Green would definitely be a big-time addition to the squad. I just don't know if we'll have the assets to be able to bring him in. That's kind of the problem. We don't really have the assets to bring him in. I don't know if it'll be possible, but it could be. It certainly could be. But he hit really well as the National. And then we go to the awards. And it looks like Vladdy Jr. took home the American League MVP. It was him, Rafael Devers, and Gleyber Torres. 2 Red Sox dominating this year. The Cy Young goes to Jordan Blazevich instead of Shohei Ohtani. We did have a Cy Young winner. Shohei won it last year. Oh, that's because we traded for... So he technically won it for his other team, the Rockies, but he won it for us. But still, we had a Cy Young winner. Batting title goes to Brian Reynolds. Verdugo was in the running but didn't win it. Matt Barnes wins reliever of the year. Rookie of the year goes to Drew Jones. Yamamoto had a shot at it. That would have been cool. Hank Aaron Award goes to Mike Trout. The Gold Glove pitcher Ian Seymour. Adley Rutschman's got the monopoly on Gold Glove catchers. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Michael Chavis, Christian Arroyo, David Fletcher, Jared Kelnick, Byron Buxton, and Kyle Tucker. Silver Slugger DH goes to Torres. Catcher is Jake Rodriguez. No, not Jake Rodriguez, Jake Rogers. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s first base. Second base, Trevor Story. Man, the Red Sox had a crazy season. Devers wins third base, beating out Austin Riley. Third base or shortstop is Lindor, former Cougar. Juan Soto's outfield with Brian Reynolds and Kyle Lewis. National League, Bo Bichette, Aaron Nola, Elijah Green, Josh Hader, Tamar Johnson, Fernando Tatis, Huascar Yanoa, Salvador Perez, Drew Mendoza, Gene Segura, Brian Hayes, Jordan Lawler, Tyrone Taylor, Benny Montgomery, Manuel Margot, Will Smith, Pete Alonso, Jonathan India, Jose Ramirez, Fernando Tatis, Cody Bellinger, Elijah Green, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Those are your awards. We came close in a few, but we didn't win any. And we are taking on the Minnesota Twins in the postseason. Wow. Okay. Big time. Big time. We're going up against Blazevich, who won... What did he just win? He won an award. It was the Cy Young. We're going up against the defending Cy Young winner, Jordan Blazevich. Wow, okay. That's not daunting. That's not intimidating at all. 5-game series in the ALDS. That is for the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. We've got playoff baseball for the second time in a row, but this time it's actually a divisional. It's not the wild card. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.